All that type of shit.
Well, if a girl ever says, like, you better pay me $20,000 or I'm gonna...
To do what?
Post this video of...
What's going on, y'all? Man, it's King Clef holding it down for the cool table, man. I'm right back at you. And Celina Powell, one of the most infamous 304s in the game, is exposing how she may expose others for her fame. Check it out.
Well, if a girl ever says, like, you better pay me $20,000 or I'm gonna...
To do what?
Post this video of you. Because I used to have 2 phones. And I used to... That's how Herbo caught me at. I had a phone in my boot. Like, I used to wear boots, and I had a phone in my boot, and then I would give them my phone. Because 8 out of 10 times, they're taking your phone.
Yeah.
And so when they're asleep, I would take my phone out and then catch them sleeping, and that's how I would get them.
Yeah, see, this is why I love, like...
And they're like, what the fuck? How did you get me? And they would be like, crazy. But then before that, you know, like the iPhones that had, like, the finger touch?
Mm-hmm.
I would just, like, when they're asleep, and when I hear that snoring, that was more time to shine. You know?
She said, when bro, that's
I would
scary.
grab their hands
So wait,
and like,
hold
yo,
on. Rewind. So you're staying up the whole time just to wait till you hear some snoring. Then when they snore,
I used to never drink.
so then
but I
when
would
they
take my
snore,
shots.
you're about to get active.
I would get them drunk, make them fall asleep, go through their phones, get all their contacts, do all my fuck shit, send pictures to myself, go like I was a genius at this shit.
Yeah, you really were the GOAT.
So then when iPhones changed, I would have like photographic memory. I could see a man put his password in one time and I know it. So then I was like, okay.
Yeah, she's the GOAT.
Every day hustle like William, I'm charging the chicken just for the verse.
Pick a bitch that don't fuck with you for real.
Freaky crazy exists with a woman is a complete turnoff for a man of substance. The freaky crazy women, those are the women you run from.
Okay.
Because you don't want your woman crazy.
Okay.
The bitch and the hoe crazy.
Uh-huh.
The woman ain't crazy.
What's crazy though?
Anything problematic.
Okay.
Anything problematic that can be considered crazy. We don't have to define crazy. We know what crazy is. When we,
You don't think that men kind of drive women crazy a little bit? Stop it. Stop it.
But no, men drive bitches and hoes crazy. Nothing drives a woman crazy because she's governed by her dignity and her grace and her principles and her morals.
Okay.
So no matter what a man does, a woman will always remain a woman.
Okay.
A girl won't.
Uh-huh.
A bitch won't, a whore won't, a prostitute won't, but a woman, nothing gets a woman off her balance. Nothing.
So this was my thing. This is Celina Powell. If you know, you know, and everybody in the industry know, everybody in the world knows, especially in the urban community or in the hip hop community, you know, in the athletic community. They even have a clip where they say that when they say about women to stay away from to new NBA players and rookies, she's on the slide. She's as an example of what to stay away from. Why? Because her reputation precedes itself. Sexually, she may be dope. That's probably why she gets around and get that float. But there's no hope for this motherfucking shit. It's just a joke. And I'm telling you, from the giddy up. So this is a thing of buyer beware, but you're not even buying. You're renting and you're leasing. You don't even want to rent or lease. You want to stay as far away from this shit as you can, you know, and women like this, because she's only an example of women like this, but there are many women like this, and that's just a fact. And these are also the women that are examples of those women that's like, hey, my body, I can do what I want to and all this shit, and they don't understand the damnation that they bring upon themselves. So I'll just say this, man, if you know better, do better. And if you don't know better, you better know fast, because if she come around, you better pass that ass. Until next time, deuces.